Today, just at 7. Be able to say goodbye.
Welcome to the County of Los Angeles. Led by our Board of Supervisors, we provide essential public services to over 10 million individuals who have made Los Angeles County their home. In addition to great jobs, we provide career training and leadership development, competitive salaries, substantial retirement plans, and world-class benefits and wellness programs. All of this allows our employees to take pride in their work while developing themselves and taking care of their families. Your career starts here. And taking care of their families. Your career starts here.
Father, 18 years with LA County, Department of Public Works, benefit plan, Kaiser, permanente. Social worker, caught defrauding Medi-Cal program. President, case note. Minor was covered under Kaiser with father. However, father is no longer employed. Social worker issued 2 Medi-Cal account numbers under one child's identity. Picture taken at DCFS office just hours before the child passed away. The parents want a copy of their deceased child's Medi-Cal billing record.
Please remain on the line for the next available representative. This call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Due to a large increase in Medi-Cal applications, the mailing of bid cards to some recent enrollees might be delayed.
Thank you for calling Medi-Cal. My name is Medi-Cal ID number. Can you verify the beneficiary name?
Damian Teller.
Okay, the ID number you gave me is different, I think.
Well,
Sorry. Can you repeat that again?
I actually have 2 cards and with 2 different numbers on there.
You have 2 different Medi-Cal ID?
Yes.
Does it all belong to you?
They are for my son.
Since he's 18 years already, I need his consent for you to talk on behalf of him.
Well, he passed away, is what I'm.
Oh, that's what you're calling about?
Yeah, I'm calling about. I'm trying to get copy of his medical records. He passed away when he was 17. Does that make a difference?
To get his Medi-Cal record, you need to submit a form.
Okay.
They'll be able to send to you. Okay, submit that form. I think it's 6236. No, 6237. So he's under 18.
Well, is there a reason why he has 2 different cards?
So either with the same ID number or a different ID number?
Different ID number.
Then that should be a problem. Okay, so there's no way he could get their 2 different ID number because one is for one in a lifetime. Because
there was a card that was issued in February 20th, 2019, and then the second card was issued on the next month on the 27th. Both have his name on it.
So, if that's the case, I want you to contact the county.
Contact.
So they're the one who sent out the card.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you need to contact the Los Angeles County. There's a different way of getting assistance. Either go online, download the app called Medi-Cal, or give them a call. Are you ready for the phone number?
Yes, I am.
Phone number is 866
Okay.
613
613
3777.
3777.
613. Correct.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you, sir?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for calling Medi-Cal. Have
Okay.
a nice day.
You too.
Well, he passed away in April 2019.
Okay.
So I was just trying to get access to his medical records.
Medical records meaning like from the hospital type thing?
Well, just through like Medi-Cal, anything associated with his BIC card.
With his big card, okay. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna put you briefly on hold.
Okay.
And I'll be right with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
One moment. Thank you.
No. No, it was, yeah. No, I didn't apply for him. They were put on through DCFS.
DCFS, okay, so yeah, because something comes up that he was in foster care?
He was just out of home placement.
Okay, so that's where he received the Medi-Cal?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we can access those DCFS cases when they're in placement or in foster care or anything like that. They're the ones who provide the Medi-Cal, not DPSS.
Okay. Because I went.
Go ahead.
Oh, because when I talked to the Medi-Cal in Sacramento, and they said that to contact my county social services because they were the ones who had the records to release.
Right.
Yeah. So DCFS.
So DCFS, go through them first and see what they can, if they can provide you with any information. Because I do see the case here under DCFS, that shows foster care, but when I try to go into it, I don't have access to it. It's a confidential case.
Okay.
So that's the issue with that, because we wanted to see if we can help, but it doesn't show that there's any other cases
Okay.
for him receiving Medi-Cal.
Can you let me ask you a question? Would there be a reason that he would have multiple cards? Would each one with different numbers?
Shouldn't, because everyone, it's possible, but they shouldn't, because everyone who receives Medi-Cal should only be assigned one number.
Okay, because I have.
There is instances where they do get multiple numbers, but it's usually an accident or an error.
Okay, because I have 2 cards that were issued a month after each other with different information on them. So.
But they're with his name.
With his name, yeah.
Yeah, that could be a possibility, but it's an error. There should only be assigned one. It's called the SIN number. That's on the Medi-Cal cards.
Right.
They should only have one. So in situations like that, they try to combine the numbers so that there isn't any issues.
Okay.
When they try to go use the services.
Okay.
But go ahead and reach out to DCFS and let them know, obviously, that he was in placement and he was receiving the Medi-Cal, and that you're just trying to obtain some records regarding that.
Okay. Is there like a general number to call?
I don't have one off the bat. Let me see if I can find some. There should be like a customer service.
Good afternoon, Department of Public Social Services. This is Ruben speaking. How can I help you?
Hi. I have my son. He passed away in April. He was 17 years old, and I have 2 cards with 2 different numbers from Medi-Cal cards, and I'm just trying to gain access to his get copies of his medical records.
You said you want a copy?
Yes.
I don't think we have anything like that. What's your, did you have a case number?
No, I don't have a case number, no.
Okay, what did you have? You said a Medi-Cal card? Or?
Yeah, he has 2 Medi-Cal cards with 2 different numbers on them. And I was told, I called Medi-Cal and they said that that's not possible, but, so they gave me this number to call. Is there a reason why I would have 2 different numbers?
Yeah, that's normal. I mean, it isn't supposed to happen, but it's normal.
It is.
But it's just what I mean. So because we don't have like Medi-Cal, right? So this is Medi-Cal, right? But
Okay.
here the only thing that is done is just determined if someone is eligible. So there's no records or anything. It's just if someone has Medi-Cal. If they have Medi-Cal, then they would have that card.
Okay.
And that's that. I mean, but there's no records. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, because I'm a county employee also. I work for so my son had Kaiser insurance, but DCFS has a case on us, and they gave him Medi-Cal, so he was receiving services through Medi-Cal, and I was just trying to gain access to the records of the services he was provided.
So you would have to contact DCFS directly.
Okay. See, I mean, I've tried to do that, but they're really not. They're really not. They're withholding this information, and I'm having a really difficult time trying to get access to any of this. So.
Yeah, see, because if Medi-Cal has the DCFS, when we pull it up, it's just going to say confidential.
Okay.
Contact DCFS.
Even if the case is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just going to have. It's not even going to let us see the case. Just confidential.
Okay. So I would have to go to the DCFS to get anything then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So having 2 different, because I mean each one card was issued in February and one was in March the next month. So is that normal?
It could be, yeah. I mean, it's something that happens.
It does. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So okay then. I guess that's all I can. I guess I'll just try some other way.
All right.
Okay, man. Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Children's Services, Leslie Griffith.
Hi, Leslie. This is Catherine.
Cordell?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Not bad, thank you. I'm the manager in the Glendora office responding to an inquiry you put into the public inquiry section. You were asking for some documentation?
Yes. In fact,
how can I help you, ma'am?
Okay, yeah. I wanted to see my son. He passed away in foster care, and I just been wanting some of my questions to be answered, like particularly his health and education passport. It doesn't quite have a lot of information. I was hoping I could get some, and I also kind of want to know other things like his level of care that he was graded at, and there are just these because I'm going to tell you, when he passed away, there was really no investigation done. No one really spoke about what happened to him, and like now I'm just wanting like some answers of the services and the care he was receiving before he passed.
Okay, let me please express my deepest sympathies for what you've had to go through. I'm so sorry to hear that. But we do have a problem here is that the case has been closed for 3 years. I am aware that you got the form and you've gotten documentation from the county council section that are the ones that can legally send out any information on the case. You have done that. Is that correct?
Oh, yes. Yeah, many times. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because they're the only ones that have the authority to mail out any documentation from our office, and I spent quite a bit of time on the phone with her. She knew who you were, has spoken to you, was very kind about you requesting information and everything. The problem is we've sent you everything that is physically available to us. We have nothing else that we can send you. It is a closed case, and the only way for you to move forward if you want to try to obtain more information is to address it through the court. We have nothing that physical left to give you. We've done everything that we have in every capacity. I know it's been sent to you on more than one occasion, different things, but there is nothing else left to pull from, and I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
And I understand you have questions. I can't imagine I wouldn't either, but there is nothing left for us to pull from.
Would Department of Mental Health have anything to do with having documentation on his services?
You know what? I can't answer that since I only work DCFS. That's a question that you could address with them and or an attorney. You may, county council, I would just, I don't know. That one I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, I haven't.
That one I don't know. I'll try to not talk over you. You've got the floor.
Okay. How about with the ERCSW? Now, she had provided my children with Medi-Cal, and I was wondering because we tried to obtain Medi-Cal records, and they said that that DCFS has it under lock and key, and they couldn't even access it to review it.
Who told you, ma'am? Who told you that?
The Medi-Cal.
Okay, well, again, whatever we had, based on your request, county council states that they have clearly printed everything and sent it to you. So there is nothing else left at this point to gather. You know, if you want to speak to somebody about addressing the court on this situation and seeing if there's any other avenue, again, there is nothing left for us to do since the case has been closed. 3 years, we've literally, again, I clarified, I asked questions, I made sure where documents came from, who they got them from, blah, 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 and the whole thing, just so if there was anywhere else to go, we could go there. There is nowhere left to go to garner any more paperwork to document. I know you feel that some of it is missing, and I would want books. If something happened to my child like happened to yours, I'd want books and want to know why. But we don't always write books, and sometimes there's not time to do books when we're trying to take care of a child.
Right.
You know, so we...
Can I say, the HEP, I had to go and message the Board of Supervisors to obtain it. I've been trying over 2 years to get that. And so,
ma'am, the only people that can help you, you've already filled out the form.
Right.
County Council is the only agency that has authority to send you the documentation.
Okay, they have but when they tried to reach out to your DCFS records, they weren't able to get the HEP from you. So I know they might have the authority, but to have information.
When I spoke with...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just trying to say, when I spoke with you the other day, anything and everything that you requested that was available that we could physically find or pull out has been sent to you. There's nothing more we have.
Even the level of care that my son was graded at, what level of care was he?
Ma'am, I don't know. I know nothing about your case.
Okay.
I'm just calling you to let you know that we were working on your request.
Oh, thank you.
And once I spoke with county council based on the records, anything and everything that's available through our records.
You repeated that already.
I know that, but so you keep asking questions, but there's no more documentation that we can send you. There's nothing else to send.
Well, someone had to have been getting paid for the level of care he was receiving. So I'm just wondering, what was he leveled at? What did DCFS come up with his level of care?
Okay. Ma'am, I need to refer you.
It's not paperwork. I'm requesting his level of care. It's just a simple.
Ma'am, the case has been closed for 3 years. I do not have it.
I've been trying to obtain this information, but I keep on getting denied. The forms that I've received they're blank papers. There's no information on them, so I don't.
So all you've got is blank paperwork, nothing.
Really, it basically was just blank.
Okay, in the four sets of, let me get clarification, please. In the 4 sets of files that County Council sent you, they're blank.
Oh, you know that how many, you know that they sent me 4? Okay.
Okay, no, I need to ask you a question. They've told me that they've sent you paperwork on 4 occasions.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, did you get paperwork on more than one time from County Council?
Yeah, you know, when I saw it, like I put in my first request, I thought I was going to get all of it, but I didn't. And I had to request a delivered service log. I had to request.
But ma'am, it takes time to pull stuff from different areas. It doesn't all come at one time, and it's not all in the same place. It takes time.
No, they didn't explain that to me.
Okay, well, it takes time because some stuff comes from here, some stuff comes from there. It comes from different locations, so it takes time to gather the information. But are you telling me, wait, please wait. Are you telling me in 4 sets of records that you've gotten, they're all blank?
No, they're not all blank. I didn't say that they're all blank, but I received some blank forms. Yes, that's true. I received many blank forms from the sets of files that I received.
Okay, well, I have to tell you.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, ma'am.
I was wondering if there was someone else that I could speak to, maybe.
Ma'am, I'm the manager. I'm the manager over this. I'm the manager that's trying to explain to you that you requested.
You've yourself up many times already, and I understand that part. But is there someone else? You said that you're one of how many managers there?
I didn't say how many, ma'am. I said I was one of the managers, and this is my job to do this one. I've talked to the manager above me. The only thing we can, ma'am, no, you may not. The only thing we can ask you to do is refer you at this point to an attorney to address the court. You have to go.
Is that what you're saying?
If you, pardon me?
Is that what you're trying to say? I got to take you to sue you, or what do you mean to take you to?
No. If you want additional information, we don't have anything more to give you. We've given you, but you're asking for more documentation that we don't have.
Well, I'm not asking for documentation. I'm asking simple questions as the level of care. Can you please answer me his level of care?
Ma'am, I don't know your case. Your case is enclosed.
I don't expect you to know my case, but can someone find that information out for me? That'd be perfect.
Ma'am,
I'm not speaking
basically.
I'm not speaking in codes. I'm speaking pure, plain, simple English that you can understand. I'm asking you a simple question called level of care. I looked on your training seminars. I've watched them all, so I know what I'm talking about. The level of care.
Ma'am, I'm not saying you don't.
Okay, well, I spent many years reading everything that you guys put out there, and so I'm not one to be dumb and not know what to ask. No, I know exactly what I need and what I.
Okay, ma'am, I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm not saying you're any of that. What I'm trying to explain to you, there is no more documentation available to give you.
I know that. And so
okay, again, we don't have
this narrative on me, but I'm not believing it for a second, ma'am. So please
then,
answer the
again, ma'am, how am I supposed to pull that out of thin air? You got all the paperwork.
Okay, again. I know you can't just pull it out of thin air. I'm asking you if someone could please go and look that information up. I know that once the kids are in the system, they're always in the system. It's not like they disappeared or that people were just.
Who was your social worker?
Oh, the trainee, the Hope Younger. But after my son died, she got promoted to I think was it Child Social Worker 3, from a trainee.
Who was his supervisor?
Was it Janelle Correa? I think that's her name. Yeah, the one who got.
I will see if I can find this information out with you, and I will speak to management above me to see if I can share this. But above and beyond that, we have literally County Council has sent you every form of records we have that came from our office, from storage, from court. There is nothing left to send you.
Okay, well, what about
So if
how about obtaining my signatures to give consent, to get, or how about the...
Ma'am, I can't address anything that happened 3 years ago. I can't. I'm very sorry. I started out the conversation stating that I'm very sorry for your loss. I can't address something that happened 3 years old. I can't change it. Everything you've asked for has been sent to you.
No, I really haven't. I waited. I asked for the HEP so many times, and I finally got it because I contacted the board of supervisors, and I'm really grateful to them. They're doing a great job at helping people, and I expect you to be the same way, especially considering the...
Ma'am, if you knew how many phone calls I've made on your behalf to verify that every record available has been obtained and sent to you.
That's not true. I'm sorry.
Okay, I can't make something up that I haven't been able to document. I've been able to document that everything that's been available has been pulled, has been copied, redacted if it needed to be redacted, and sent to you.
Okay, so the form that I supposedly signed for my consent for my children to receive services, you guys don't have that, and you guys should have obtained that. But no one's ever asked.
And ma'am, again, I can't address what is and isn't there. I can only tell you what is available has been sent to you. It's now a legal matter again, and if you want to pursue this, you need to do it through the courts.
Okay.
There's nothing more we can give you, ma'am. We've given it to you.
Okay, so, all right. Okay.
But I will check on the one question you've asked of me and see if I can obtain that information for you. And I will get back to you by Thursday or Friday.
Okay, okay, thank you.
I will try to see if that's available for information. But please understand, anything and everything that we had has been pulled from all the sections which I've contacted and have been documented as they've been sent to you. I know they've been redacted. I know that's frustrating, but there's only certain things we can send, and that's why county council does it. If you feel that you are due more paperwork or due more information, you're going to have to do it through the courts, either on your own or with an attorney.
Okay.
But again, I will...
There's still the Medi-Cal insurance that my kids weren't even eligible to receive because they already had their own private insurance.
Okay, and again, you've been sent what is available to us that we are aware has been pulled.
Medi-Cal? I haven't received anything from Medi-Cal.
Have you contacted Medi-Cal?
Oh, yes. You know what?
Okay.
How come my son was issued 3 different Medi-Cal numbers? Because
ma'am, how would you like me to answer these questions 3 years later? I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I had a magic.
I'm not expecting you to answer. I'm not expecting you to answer these questions now, but it would be nice, and this would be going so much easier if you just listen and then just take my questions, and then I can find that out for you. No problem. That's just all. What's wrong with customer service? I don't understand. Why are you so hostile?
Ma'am, I'm not hostile. I've told you exactly what we've done, what you've asked for, what we've done, and we can't do any more.
Well, who's in charge of Medi-Cal? Who's in charge
again,
of
ma'am,
kids' Medi-Cal?
Ma'am, the paperwork that even that is in our files. You got what you were able to get by law.
And who pulled it? Who's the one that you said who pulled it?
County council. You've spoken to the woman numerous times.
Yeah, and she's sweet. Yeah, I really.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to explain to you exactly what she's explained to you. There's nothing more available to you. It's all been sent.
Okay, thank you. I'll call you Friday to see if you have the level of care
Okay, I'm not sure when I will be in the office. If it's okay, I'll call you back Thursday or Friday.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.